Blood supply to the kidney is extensive. I don't want you to know every single one of these, guys. I'll highlight the ones that you guys should know. You should know renal vein takes blood away from the kidney, deoxygenated. You should know the renal artery takes oxygenated blood to the kidney. And then you can see, good God Almighty, it goes through a number of various different branching. I want you to know renal artery, renal vein. I want you to know afferent arterial brings blood into the glomerulus, and the efferent arterial takes the blood away from the glomerulus. It's still oxygenated at this point. Eventually, it will turn into deoxygenated. Some other blood vessels I would like you to know. The vasa recta and the paratubular capillaries. And we will talk about them here in a second. Vasa recta, you can see they're associated with the nephron loop. And paratubular capillaries are around the proximal and distal convoluted tubules. So let's look at how blood flow happens. We've already talked about these. Here's the written word. Afferent arterial enters renal corpuscle. Efferent arterial exits the renal corpuscle. I have paratubular capillaries surround the proximal convoluted and the distal convoluted tubule. And the vasa recta, surrounds the nephron loop. Those you must know. Okay. All blood is going to be moving through all this stuff pretty easily, pretty quickly. But there you go. That's all you need to know about those things. Paratubular capillaries and vasa recta, they're going to be important in helping to form urine. The first type of fluid that is formed is called filtrate. All right. As blood flows into the glomerulus, there are going to be forces within there that exert upon the blood, and that helps to force fluid and substances, solutes, out of the blood into the glomerular space, into the proximal convoluted tubule, and going through all the tubular network. This is filtrate. So as soon as it gets filtered from the blood, it's referred to as filtrate. It's water, it's dissolved substances, all bunch of fun stuff that we'll look at here. After we exit out of the glomerular space, glomerular capsule, we enter into the proximal convoluted tubule. Then we go through the descending nephron loop, up the ascending nephron loop. So I guess if you want to be specific, descending and then ascending. Okay. Then we enter into the distal convoluted tubule. So here's the renal corpuscle here, right? Glomerular capsule. Captures it, proximal convoluted tubule. Then we have the descending nephron loop, ascending nephron loop, distal convoluted tubule, and then the collecting duct. Can of corn. Renal papillae, minor calyx, major calyx, renal pelvis, ureter, urinary bladder, urethra, toilet. Once it's in the collecting duct, guys, it's called urine. Okay, it is referred to as urine.